Assalamualaikum everybody, this is Yuka Speaks. My name is Yuka Tasneem. So today with another video, I am already here. So today in this video, I'm going to talk about, basically today is a story time. I'm going to tell you a story, okay? Now the story is how a Jewish man converted into Islam, and it happened many times, many years ago. So yeah, it happened during the time of 7th Khalifa Mamnun Rashid. So during his time, he used to have this darbar, or he used to have these gatherings where intelligent people, scholars, scientists would gather up and they would exchange ideas. They would discuss about philosophies, religion, science, modern invention, anything and everything. So yeah, so in this kind of gathering, one time this Jewish man came, and Mamnun Rashid had a conversation with him and basically invited him to accept Islam. Now the Jewish person, he said that I cannot abandon the religion of my forefather. This is something we have been following for centuries, and I will stick to it. So Mamnun Rashid was like, okay. And then this Jewish man, he returned to his place, and I think being within the Muslims, it kind of struck him, like the idea of Islam, what it means to be a Muslim. So he wanted to test it, okay? And he tested it in a very interesting way. Like, I mean, no wonder Jewish people, we all know that Jewish, they're very smart. But this man, he used his smartness and intelligence for his own good. So here is the story. This is what he did. He was basically a calligrapher by profession. So he would write books with his own hand, and he would sell it in the market to other people like Jewish and Christians at very high prices. So he was very well known. So he took Torah, the holy book for the Jewish people. He took Torah and he wrote 3 books. Like, he made same copy 3 times. But what he did with those books were he added certain things and he subtracted certain things. Like, he kind of edited it on his own, and he sold it in the market. He like rich people, scholars, they bought the book from him at very high prices, and they were like really very happy because he's like a well-known calligrapher. Getting a book from him, made people happy. And they did not question its authenticity. They did not even check. They read it and they just readily accepted it. Okay. And then he moved on to the Bible. He did the same thing with the Bible. He literally edited it on his own. He made 3 copies and sold at very high prices in the market. The Christian scholars, Christians, when they bought the book, they were really very happy because they are getting the book from a reputed person. And they did not question its authenticity. They did not check. They just read it, and they thought like, okay, fine, it's cool. And then he moved on to Quran, and he did the same thing with Quran. He edited it, he added certain things, he subtracted certain things, and he sold it to the Muslims, or he tried to sell it to the Muslims. What happened is the Muslim readily recognize the mistakes, that this book is not authentic, it contains mistakes, so we are not going to buy it. And this amazed that the Jewish person. Like, okay, I went to the Jewish people, I went to the Christians, they could not identify the mistakes in their own books, in their own holy books, but the Muslims could. Now, what did it do? This actually proved a point. And the point is this. There's this ayat in Sura Al-Hijr. Al-Hijr is the 15th surah in the Holy Quran. The ayat number is 9. Like the 9th ayah of that surah, Allah Rabbul Alamin says in this ayat that we are the revealer of this book, and we are the protector, or we are the guardian of this book. Now what Allah Rabbul Alamin is claiming that He is protecting Holy Quran at all times. Holy Quran has been preserved this past 1400 years It is the same as it has been revealed in its original form. It has not been changed, it has not been altered, and it will not be altered until the day of Qiyamah. And Allah Rabbul Alamin himself is giving us that guarantee that it will remain unchanged until the day of Qiyamah, because he himself, like the creator, our Rabb himself, is the protector of this book. So yes, Muslims who are proficient in Quran will readily recognize if there are any mistakes. They will readily recognize that. And in that same way, when that Jewish person wanted to sell a very edited version of Holy Quran, the Muslims, recognized it and they did not buy it. So that really impressed the Jewish person, and he converted into Islam. He became a Muslim. And the next year he went to the Darbar, the gathering of the Khalifa, the seventh Khalifa, Mamunur Rashid. And when Mamunur Rashid found out that he became a Muslim, he asked, like, what made you abandon your forefathers' religion? You were so adamant last time. What changed? And the newly converted Muslim, who was a prior Jewish man, relayed his story. He did what he did with the Torah and Bible, and what happened when he did the same thing with Quran. And then he said that, my own action proved the point that Quran is the word of Allah Rabbul Alamin, and the way you Muslims claim that it will never be changed and it has never been changed has been proved by the actions of the Muslims. So that's why I have accepted Islam, because when I did the same thing with Torah and Bible, those people could not recognize the mistakes in those books. So how can I follow a religion where my own people do not know what they are following? At least you people, like the Muslims, know what we are following. So yeah, that impressed him, and he converted into Islam. So this is the story that I wanted to relate to you people, because it's so interesting, it's so amazing how Quran has been unchanged and preserved from the time of its inception, from the time of its revelation. You see, the thing is, when Torah and Bible were revealed, Allah Rabbul Alamin did not give any such promise that I will protect these books. Actually, the protection of these books were the duty of their respective followers, like the Jewish and the Christians, but they could not preserve it. Things went wrong, and now we actually do not know what the original Bible was, because the version of Bible we have amongst ourselves, or the Christians have amongst themselves, and also this goes for Torah, is very heavily edited. It's very heavily changed. In this one article I have read, I don't know if it's true, that Bible has been changed or altered or edited 30,000 times. Can you imagine? This holy book that has come from Allah Rabbul Alamin has been changed 30,000 times. So if that many times it has been edited, how do you and I know that this is which one is the original message? So this is not the same for Quran. Quran is the same, it will remain the same, and I feel so happy, I feel so blessed that I follow a religion, I follow a book that will remain the same in its authentic form until the day of Qiyamah. So I hope this story impresses you people too. I hope you people are learning something new from my channel. Please like and share and comment, and yes, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in next video. Assalamu alaikum.